do a video today and try and share the little knowledge in a kind of Mythbusters fashion, the little knowledge we have on the Discovery 4 headlight. So, here is our Land Rover Discovery 4. There's the headlight. Now, they did do a facelift headlight, so I've got some lined up here we're going to have a look at. So we're not really going to discuss this one, or we'll do another video where we'll have a look at fitting the facelift style, which is this. It is a nice looking headlight, into retrofitting it into this type of Discovery 4. But the main thing is we're really going to discuss today and have a look at is how to upgrade from the halogen Discovery 4 headlight to a xenon one. And we'll discuss about these little bits here, getting these to light up. We haven't got all the answers yet, but we'll just share what we found. We'll also have a look at the little switch that's supposed to change it from left hand drive to right hand drive beam pattern, and also have a look at changing your bulbs in these headlights. So it'll be a sort of a bit of a random video, this one. Right, so these headlights on here are halogen. Now it's easy to tell the main beam, so this does your main beam, this does your dip beam or low beam, and it's easy to see you've got a halogen bulb in there, but you've got no idea what you've got behind this one. Now one easy way is to take the headlight out, and I'll put the link to the video there, and have a look. And what you'll do, you want to flip that one over for me, Ian, is you'll notice on there, and flip that one over as well, on the xenon one you've got this xenon ballast driver pack here. And the bulb, when you get to it inside, will look like this with like a danger high voltage thing. The halogen one, which I had on my car, on the XS, you'll notice there's a big empty space and where the driver pack should be, and you'll notice that there's a lowly halogen bulb actually. We'll show you how to do that. They
are just underneath covers though.
Yeah, so there is a little, there's a little rubbery cover. Most people can work out how to pull that out. And then you can pull the connector off. He just pulls off like that. Okay. It doesn't really matter which way round you get that. You can't get that on the wrong way because it's not on halogen.
And then that spring goes down to the side
and lifts it out of the way. And you're not supposed to touch these little. Oh gosh, where am I? Yeah, not supposed to touch them because the oil and dirt.
Don't touch the glass, just touch the metal ring.
And that's it. What is he? He's a halogen
H7.
H7. So you can upgrade those.
Both of them are H7.
Both of them are H7, and both of them clip in the same way. That other one's a bit funkier, isn't it? It does some. So yeah, so you just push it down, clip that in. How does that one fit in? He's on.
That one just pops straight
He's got
out.
a super poppy clipper thing. That's the trick, isn't it? He's
Yeah.
got some little springy bits.
So you should just be able to pull that one.
Yank that one and pull it. But take your headlight. It's so easy to take the headlights out on these. You might as well do that. Right, what else are we going to talk about then? Right, let's put those two, spin those up, and let's have a look. So that's one way of checking whether you've got xenons or halogens, is taking it out. Now, right, when we look at these little LEDs, now they're not daytime running lights, they're wired to the side light. Now when you look in the halogen one, you'll notice it looks sort of clear and stuff, but actually on the xenon one, can you see the yellowness in there? So if you can see a little bit of yellow inside, that means there's an LED in there, because LEDs tend to be yellow. But on these, there's no yellow and there's nothing inside. So we're going to put this in the oven. We're going to go for lunch and put it in the oven. We'll come back and we'll show you what's inside the headlights. So we'll actually take the lens off, and we've done a video how to cook your headlights, and we'll put the link up here somewhere.
It was for a Disco 3, wasn't it?
That was for a Disco 3, yeah, but the temperature's the same, yeah. You've got another bulb here, which is your indicator bulb, and you've got your... Oh, let's have a look at that dip beam switch, shall we? There isn't that much of a switch, so which one should we go for?
These ones were...
A xenon had a little more effect, didn't they? So if you go into your dip beam, which is the outer one, and you whip out the bulb, go on, you do that, Ian. So I'll go to France now and again, although it would be well tricky if I could just flick the thing and change the... And there is a little switch. There's a little... Where's that little switch?
Sure on this slope.
So yeah. Let's go with this. If I hold this up... Oh yeah, me. So what you'll see is there's a little... Where's that? Can we see that there? Or have I not helped putting it up? It might be better down. Maybe there on the table. You can see the light coming. There's... there it is. Right, can you see that shut-off line there? So there's a little line, and he's up on He's up on the one side, and that sets your beam pattern. That you can see that. I can see that quite clearly here, and you can see how it steps down. You get the opposite beam pattern to what you see there. Right, now there is a little switch inside, and he's just right. Hold on, let me point. Yeah, there's a little thing, and you can flick him.
Right there.
Right. Yeah.
Which way do we have to go?
There's
Go in
right.
towards the bowl, don't we?
Yeah. And there's a little springy. Is it on that side or the other side? And it's on the. It is that one. Yeah, and there's a little thing there, and if you move it, it does slightly, ever so slightly change. And we'll try and do it live on video. We've got a screwdriver down there.
I don't know if you can see that where I'm pushing now.
Can we see the effect of it? Hey, there is, you can believe me or not, but there is a little switch there, but it doesn't change the beam pattern at all.
Really?
We powered it up and pointed at the wall, and it doesn't seem so. I don't know what the point of it is, but it didn't certainly. I would have been happy if it had made the beam pattern flat without the kick up.
The principle's there, but
the principle's there. It doesn't, no effect, so we're not happy. Right, we'll go and put them in the oven. Ah, no, let's do one more thing, Ian. Whack the xenon one in Hulk, name for our disco. Whack him in there, so you've got the 16-way connector, and we'll show you what happens. So you can, all the pins are the same. There's the same number of pins in the back of the headlight while Ian's doing that. If you look in here, there's the same number of pins. They're populated, and there's same plug. So you can take the xenon one and plug it in our humble, cheapy halogen car. Grab the key, and let's see what happens. What light function work and don't work. Yeah, we had indicators flash when you unlock. So there you go, you can put the ignition on. Right, put the side lights on. Yeah, so you can see all the little LEDs work straight up. Happy days. Oh, I'm going to open the door before we gas ourselves. Right, and then whack the dip. Oh, well, let's go main. Right, I don't know. Can you go straight to main or not? Main beam worked fine. There, the halogens in there. That all works fine. Right, try the dip. Now watch this. Whoa, you see that? It came on and went off. Now we haven't blown a fuse, because if we start it again, all right, Ian, that's okay. You can turn that off now. It'll all work fine again. So what it does is apparently the CCF, the car configuration files, know that that's drawing more current. Now we actually measured the current, and the xenons are driving initially 9 amps of current, where the halogens are only drawing 3.8 amps. So obviously it knows you've put different headlights in the car, and so to use those you've apparently got to change your CCF files to tell the car that relax, 9 amps is okay, and that you've got xenons fitted. But you've got to pay a dealer or someone to do that for you. We'll work on a workaround, because we hate having to pay people to do stuff here. That's it for now. We're going to go and put, if you put the lights in the oven, we've got a light in the oven, and we'll show you what it's like inside if you're still interested. So we have attempted to remove the headlight lens like we did in the other video, but these Discovery 4 headlights are one piglet to separate. You can see here that the bit of the it looks like they've got silicon in like a U channel, and you've got silicon both sides, and here, hold that a minute. So it looks like the lens has got like that, and the casing's like this, and there's silicon all in here, and we've heated it up, and we've just opened the top there. We've still got this inner layer. If you look here, we've got this top bit there. So we're giving up taking this apart. I'm going to say it's not easy to dismantle Discovery 4 headlights. We haven't tried the facelift type, but it looks like they've made a more robust design. So don't try that. I think modifying anything inside there is going to be not DIY land. Right, one other thing we've done. We were showing you earlier the little flicky thing. Right, now you can see it a bit better here. We've got the light on, and can you see that little, just at the top there, you've got this little lever, okay, that I can flick up and down. Now, this is a xenon headlight, so there's 27,000 volts or something in here. Right, and you can see here what it does to the beam pattern. So that's clearly a UK right-hand drive beam pattern where it kicks up to illuminate the side of the road but doesn't blind oncoming traffic to the right. Now when I flick this beam pattern, this is the change you're going to get. It goes from there to, hold on, there, there, there. Now to me it sort of takes a little bit of the beam out here, but you've still got this big kick up here. So I'm still not convinced that the French authorities are going to like you driving around with those. It's not as effective as the ones we've seen on the Range Rovers or the Minis, is it, Ian?
No. Should we try the facelift and see what they're like?
Well, yeah. All right. Well, let's leave the facelift for a different video.
Okay.
There we go. That's about all we've worked out on the Discovery 4. So the things we've still got to work out are how to make the xenons work without adjusting your CCF files for the low beam, and we'll work on that.